Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a...
Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Up-tempo for the offense.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Back to throw, it's Austin. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Could be an alley. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Now adjusting. Fires on the move. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defense.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Dumps it to the back. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Wants to throw. It's Nolan. Pressure coming. He's going to take a shot right away. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carter. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39.
What's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long. So find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the 1st.
So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Austin. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And they're in for a touchdown. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precision blocking up front created the open. And the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble and throws. They're working that left side. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. They'll run play action. Throwing right. Complete in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Memphis wants to move quickly. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Works the middle of the field. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To the air, it's Nolan. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's a nice job by the offense there. possession, you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Got enough for the first. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Back to pass. Floats it out in space. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bradford. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Memphis picking up the tempo.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The run inside. It's Carter. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pickup of 5 and a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the foot.
He'll take a shot. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That is
going for it all. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. That'll bring them to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Austin. They'll run the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Caught, and he's got room. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Pocket breaking down. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Some misdirection with the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Now Memphis will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Running inside, it's Carter. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time it's complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Makes the grab inbounds!
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Makes it past the marker. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. We are just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Memphis wants to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. From the red zone, it's Carter. Quick spin on the ride. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! They take the lead here in the second half.
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. He catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to wide receiver out wide, he'll do the rest, he'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the same page, quarterback, wide receiver.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll throw it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Austin. Setting up the screen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense lining up for a first down play.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, create.
He's sacked. Took him a while to get there, but you have got to get the ball out in that situation.
I don't bring more speed on the field if I don't think it's a pass, right? If I think they're going to line up and hit me in the mouth, I'm going to bring more big guys. They brought more speed on the field. They went nickel. They knew it was a passing situation. They told those pass rushers to hunt, those DBs to cover. The defense was ready for that.
And he's knocked down.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make third down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass, and that
rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bradford. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying play action. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Austin. Bringing the heat. Complete to the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. It's a one-scored game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And they can't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Caught in the backfield. It's Bradford. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Under fire. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Here comes the Heat. Rolling right and going deep. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. What a costly mistake, and what a big play by the Got it! Touchdown, Tigers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give from the gun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking for a man. It's Austin. Right on the money. Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown!
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Bradford. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Memphis picking up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Walden. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. again. Got a man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40, the 20. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bradford. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call it. It's a... space. The band might as well start playing. The Tigers are back on top.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Now Memphis uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. To the 15. Got enough space. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Now, last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. His drive will open from the 15. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Hey, the defense is going to give you those all day. We're late in the game now. They've got the big lead. Expect them to play big zone defenses and try to keep the football in front of them. If you want to throw it short, they're just going to rally to the ball and just bleed this game out.
They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Got it. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Here's the pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Trying to buy time. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. Finding some room. He's at the 10. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
Well, and a lot of people at home are wondering on this drive with the leader, they just going to take a knee and just take the win into the locker room. But they're staying aggressive. They're handing it off. Guys are still blocking. He's making people miss. And he scores a touchdown with no time left.